There are more and more young people who are becoming pro-life.
Where are these statistics? Wait, I have to know. Pro-choice or pro-life? 71% versus 26 of 18 to 29-year-olds in 2022. Look at that dip. Holy shit. This is from 6 years ago. Pro-life millennial women speak out. That's right. The pro-life millennial women are on the stage, on the podium, ready to speak their mind. I'm sure it will be great. Let's go.
Millennials are more liberal and less religious than their parents' generation. But when it comes to the issue of abortion, their views are surprisingly similar. 6 in 10 believe abortion should be legal in all or most cases, but 65% also say they are pro-life. Numbers don't always tell the full story. So
when you say you think abortion should be legal in all states, you can still say that and be pro-life. You can have a personal belief and say, look, I wouldn't want that for myself. I would never do that. But I don't believe in taking other people's right away to do that. You know, you can have both.
I spoke to 7 millennial women about what being pro-life means to them.
I would describe myself politically as a conservative Republican.
Disgusting.
Consider myself democratic socialist.
Definitely conservative.
Oh no, wait. If you're a democratic socialist, I wonder if she knew that she was going to be in a fucking propaganda video.
Socialist.
Definitely conservative.
Currently registered as an independent.
I would consider myself a pro-life feminist, without hesitation.
I am a small L libertarian, which means I want people
pro-life feminist
to make decisions for themselves.
Wait. Small L libertarian, is that what she said?
Myself a pro-life feminist, without hesitation.
I am a small L libertarian, which means I want people to have maximum freedom to make decisions for themselves.
I tend
so you're pro-abortion then, right?
to lean more conservative.
Thank you for the follow.
I tend to be more pro-life. I am someone who survived an abortion attempt. My mom walked out of a hospital minutes before she was scheduled to have an abortion with me.
Then there was no attempt. I'm an abortion survivor. Imagine being a fucking abortion survivor. That's a weird L to admit, man. Damn.
That I've ever done, going to school, getting married, would have been possible if I was not given the right to life. My mother.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here to know any of it either. All right, it would be a world without you. You understand that? Nobody would have ever known about you as you are right now at all. Yeah, it'd be a different world. Would it be better? Would it be worse? Would it be the same? We don't fucking know. Nor do I give a shit, okay? You could extract every single little spermie out of my balls and use them to inseminate millions of eggs, okay? And out pop like millions of my offspring. Why would I want that? Why would they want that? Why are we just, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to me that, like, on a base level, you are so obsessed with granting people consciousness, right? Granting consciousness to new beings who would have never known the difference if they had just been aborted, right? Yeah, the socks are not survivors, yeah.
Mother had not walked away.
There's a lot of silence
surrounding it. If she walked away, though, before the abortion, that's not an abortion survivor. Your mom did not have it.
The issue, because people don't want to impose their beliefs on somebody.
At Princeton, and I found that being pro-life was definitely that got people's attention.
I am an editor at Reason, which is a libertarian political and
fuck me.
Definitely a minority voice there.
Of course it's called Reason. I hate that, dude. Name a more libertarian name for a fucking journal.
As a practicing person of faith.
So it's not uncommon to, have engagement.
Something like The Thinker, right?
Some of them friendly, some less friendly on the subject of abortion when you are a part of left politics. That can be difficult, can be a little bit of an island over there.
So wait, what did she say, like, specifically about it?
Some of them friendly, some less friendly on the subject of abortion when you are.
Well, I don't know her specific politics on it. You can be a leftist and be pro-life. You can. You just have to also be a believer that abortion should be allowed for other people. You can be pro-life. You can say, listen, anti-abortion for yourself, right? You can say, I would never do it, right? We already went over this.
A part of left politics. That can be difficult, can be a little bit of an island over there.
I remember I posted last year a picture on Facebook when I went to the March for Life And one of my Facebook friends just gave me this.
March for Life. I wonder what they were marching for. Is it A, food to feed children? Is it B, humanitarian efforts in underdeveloped areas of our country or others? Or is it C, stripping women of their basic rights and bodily autonomy? You must answer. Which one was it? The March to Life, everybody. The March for Life.
Just let me have it, with all of the pro-abortion slogans of, you know, keep your rosaries off my ovaries.
For example, in high school, my posters were being torn down, and my friends would glare at me as I would put new ones up.
Gotten everything from a middle finger to one point there was grown men just threatening to physically hurt me.
Oh, come on. I'll need a source for that one.
I may get upset and I may get hurt, but I try to come in an opposite spirit, because I think that that's the only way you overcome. I
try to come with an opposite spirit. I say very positively and, you know, very nicely that, you know, you shouldn't be allowed to have bodily autonomy if you're a person with a uterus. That's just my belief. And I think I can say that very kindly.
Loving people, and you don't want to let hurt or anger or bitterness turn you into someone that's unloving, because then what's the point?
Here, then love this finger, okay? Love it, fucking dipshit.
You know, what's the point?
Being respectful when you're engaging in debate, of not ascribing the worst possible and least charitable motives to your opponent. I mean, that's really important to me, and probably especially so because I know what it's like to be sort of surrounded by people who don't necessarily agree with me on everything.
People associate being pro-life with being conservative, with being a Republican, with being white, and sometimes with being older. And that's changing. There are more and more young people who are becoming pro-life.
Where are these statistics? Wait, I have to know. Abortion trends by age. Following graphs display Gallup's full trends on U.S. views about abortion by age. The first set of graphs provides views since 1975 about the legality of abortion. The second set, self-identification since 1995 as pro-choice or pro-life on the abortion issue. So we got 18 to 29-year-olds on abortion. Green is legal under any circumstances. Blue is legal only under certain. Dotted line is illegal in all cases. So between so in 2022, 11% think that abortion should be illegal in all cases. 53% think it should be legal under any circumstance. So excuse me, 30 to 49-year-olds, 49% say legal only under certain. 35% say legal under any. 12% say illegal in all. This is 30 to 49-year-olds. 50-plus-year-olds, 14% say illegal in all cases. Here, look, 18 to 29, pro-choice or pro-life. 71% versus 26 of 18 to 29-year-olds in 2022. Look at that dip. Holy shit. 30 to 49-year-olds, 60% pro-choice. Look at that. Even 50 to 64-year-olds, neck and neck. Jesus Christ. Like, it's not even close, man. How boring and non-effective are polls, though, in reality? Well, it's demonstrating my point, though, that like young people overwhelmingly are pro-choice and self-identify that way.
More people that are not of religious faith, like secular pro-life.
I also am an outspoken feminist, so they're like, hey, wait, I thought if you were a feminist,
this person's a TERF. 1000% this person's a TERF.
You'd agree with me and be pro-choice. Like, I thought that's a thing that goes hand in hand.
It can be a little bit easier for me to talk pro-life with somebody because the whole stereotype is the old white man wanting to
I'm clocking it.
That's kind of out of the way because I'm not an old white man.
Like a lot.
That means that my views are actually good. Fuck you.
My peers, for years, I've been finding myself at odds and frustrated with both the traditional right and traditional left.
Especially...
big brain centrism. We love it. Oh, look at the little cute little wink.
Traditional left.
Especially...
There it is.
With today's, like this year's election, it's really hard to sort of align yourself with one party because we sort of got really polar opposites. And I think most people will fall much closer to the center.
Okay.
Agitated is a very good word. That there doesn't seem to be a place for pro-life feminists in modern society.
That's because it's a fucking oxymoron. It's an oxymoron if you're saying pro-life in the sense that you are against abortion for other people. It's an oxymoron to say you are a feminist and anti-abortion. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. How fucking dare you try to say you're going to take rights away from women and also in the same breath say you're a goddamn feminist. Fuck you. Eat my entire middle fucking finger and shove it. Okay?
Being pro-life for me is more of like an all-encompassing ethic. It's not just being pro-life in terms of abortion. It's about the death penalty. It's about helping poor people. It's a lot about single motherhood.
There are a lot of ways in which, you know, in politics, we could better support women in making their...
It isn't an oxymoron to be a pro-life feminist. I'm telling you, if you are pro-life for yourself and a feminist, that's fine. But colloquially, when we say pro-life, what we mean is we mean for other people, they're not allowed to have abortions. That's what that means. Unless you're going to do some kind of table flip on me and say, like, if you're advocating for other actual pro-life causes.
Life choices, and I think a lot of those difficulties have to do with childbirth and, you know, building families.
Women and families who feel like there's no other choice but abortion do so because they're facing a whole host of issues in their lives and structural problems that they did not create.
We need more maternity homes, we need more resources for women. They need to know that they're supported and that they really don't need abortion. And
Wrong.
That's where change is going to happen.
Abortion will 1000% always and forever be necessary. And the reason is because there are instances where there's literally no other choice. There's instances where the mother will die or the fetus will die or both. And sometimes it literally comes down to carrying a rotting fetus inside of you, a carcass, or getting an abortion, okay? And carrying that can give you a systemic infection and lead to death, okay? Sometimes it literally comes down to that. Sometimes you have a fetus growing in the fallopian tube, right? It's called a, what is it called? Fuck. You guys know what I mean. It's in the fallopian tube. It's not a viable pregnancy. It's going to kill both the fetus and the mother. You need an abortion in that instance. Like, there's no other choice. It will always be a necessary procedure to know and to have done. And for what it's worth, I do want fewer abortions, and I've been very open and clear about this. Abortion sucks. Ectopic pregnancy, thank you. Abortion sucks. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. Especially not the women who undergo it, or the people who undergo it, right? Nobody wants it. We have abortion for several reasons, not the least of which is it can be a life-altering complication during pregnancy, but also it can be a financial reason, and that's valid. That's valid, okay? Yeah, tubal pregnancy or ectopic, yeah. You know, and if in a more just world, in a world with more sex awareness and sexual protection available to other people, with more financial liberty, right? More financial justice, we wouldn't need as much abortion. It wouldn't be necessary because people would be having safe sex. They would be educated on the risks of not having safe sex that lead to pregnancy. They would be financially secure, right? They wouldn't have as much of a fear of dying as a result of childbirth, because that's a real fear too, you know? Even if there's no complication with the pregnancy whatsoever, you can still die during childbirth. That's scary as fuck. And you don't know if you're gonna be the next one. So it's valid to end your pregnancy. But there's gonna be far fewer than that in a world where there's more justice. So I want to reduce the number of pregnancies, but not by outlawing it. I want to reduce the number of abortions, but not by outlawing it, right? That's stupid. Yeah, less child brides and more sex education, yeah.
It's just up to, you know, the next stage of the pro-life movement, wherever it goes from here, to reach out to millennials who already...
And you're not a democratic socialist. Fuck off. That was miserable. Holy shit. I got so fucking worked up over that. Yeah, dem sock. I wouldn't even give her sock dem, dude. Nah. How about you sock dem nuts? That was good. Anyway, if you're watching this, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed. Click subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Please be sure to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. That was awful. It was from 6 years ago. I do wonder where a lot of these women are now. I will bet that lady's a TERF. If somebody can find that for me and link it, I'd be very much appreciative. Either in the Twitch live chat right now or in the comments. That'd be awesome. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.